Welcome back to the StopItDre podcast. The only way to get out is to stay woke. We here, y'all. We finally made it here. What's that smell there? Playoff spirit. I want to give a shout out and a big kudos to all the GMs in NBA season pass that made it to the second half of the season. Welcome. I gotta get my 5-hour energy drink in right now. You know, it's been a long season, but we here. We're gonna talk about the GMs that didn't make it. We're gonna talk about the GMs that could have made it. We're gonna talk about what your boy doing on DreCation week. You know what I'm saying? I'm just, man. I know y'all like, man, he ain't did the podcast in a minute. I didn't have to. I let the numbers speak for themselves. You know, we ain't had to talk about what was already being talked about. I'm here, baby. You see that? 2 seasons in a row, #1 seed. You know what I'm saying? So it's been beautiful, baby. It's been beautiful. I've been enjoying this weekend. You know, I've been seeing all the comments, all the tough talk, and all that. Y'all couldn't kill my vibe, though. I already had this in the bag. And let me ride. You know what I'm saying? I had it in the bag. You know, had all my babies with me this weekend. Man, just been Daddy Drake here all weekend. Just, you know, you blowing money you don't even care about because it's going to your babies. You be like, you know, got my babies all tidied up. My youngest right now, you know, he taking a little puppy nap, but don't get it twisted. You know what I'm saying? He's still tough acting, tenacting, chillaxing on his mattress, never hustling backwards. We gonna keep it moving with this NBA season pass. Let's talk about the GMs first that didn't make it. We gonna start when we get buckets over. You came in off the StopItDre challenge, and you gonna leave out on the StopItDre challenge. I honestly think, you know, you probably underestimated how competitive this league was. I think you need to practice in a couple of free leagues somewhere else before you can try to make an entry back into the NBA season pass, because this ain't cut for you, my brother. So Marcus, you still my boy. I got none but love for you, dog. We gonna always chop it up, you know, but you don't need to return next season, so I'm gonna let your spot go to somebody more competitive. After you, Alizé drops. I remember when, before the season started, you was like, man, chill, bro. You seem a little tense. I'm like, why I gotta be tense? I know what I'm about to come in here and do, and you didn't show me nothing I've never seen before and nothing I want to see again. So I'm gonna say it like this, Alizé. We like top shelf liquor over here, so I don't think you need to return next season either, my brother, because giving up like that just showed me it's a sign of weakness, and I like only the best competition in my league. You know what I'm saying? So go play in a couple other leagues, you know, free leagues, build your rep up, show me something, and then we can talk about maybe, just maybe, you making a return to NBA season pass. But I'm gonna have to let your spot go to a more competitive owner as well. That's 2. I got 4 more. After you, we had Alizé drops. We get buckets all day. All day. I got mixed feelings about you, Jay. I mean, Jay, I really do, because you started off hot. It's like, after you played me, you really didn't care, like you said in the Snapchat. So I can't be mad at you when you told me that from the beginning, what you was going to do. You said you didn't care about winning the league. You just wanted to beat me to shut me up. That didn't happen at all this season. I'm going to say it like this, Jay. You said you don't want other leagues before. I hope you want a couple other leagues besides this one this year to show me that you still competitive in those leagues. So I'm not going to say you can't return next season. I'm just going to say come with a better strategy. Don't just base your whole season on beating your boy Dre and then just give up after that. Especially when you don't even beat me not one time at all this season. So Jay, you can still make a possible return. Just come with a better strategy, my brother. Okay, that's 3. Who am I forgetting? We had We get buckets. Alizé drops. Alizé drops all day. We got royalty. My big cousin Lawrence. I'm going to tell you like this. You should have made the playoffs. Why I say that is because you had a decent roster. You just got comfortable. You know what I'm saying? When you went on that little spurt toward the end of the year, in the beginning of the year. And when I saw you going through that spurt, I said, this is only a spur of the moment thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, don't buy into that, because your team ain't been doing that all season. You know what I'm saying? So don't think that's who your team is all of a sudden in January when you wasn't doing that from October on. You know what I'm saying? That's when you should have been making some moves, selling some of them players that was overperforming. You know, you bought too much to the Lonzo Ball hype. Just like all other folks that listen to LeVar Ball, you made some good pickup. Picking Donovan Mitchell up off the waivers, that probably was the pickup of the year. You know, you was supposed to expand your team. Lawrence, I will say this. You competed all season this year compared to other times, so you won on that. There was no reason you shouldn't have made the playoffs, though. So next time I say, don't buy into the hype so much. You know what I'm saying? Like, next time, you know, when you see something happen out the ordinary with your team, that's when you either need to be selling or trying to rob somebody for some of them players, because you could have made some moves that would have really made you a legitimate threat come postseason. But, hey, it happens to the best of us, so I don't know what to say about that. Good luck next season. I would like to see you return next season, royalty, and make a redemption run. JB's Generals, you actually got some of that 5-hour energy drink. You actually impressed me this year. It's just one thing, you know. It's the competition was intense. You know, your team went through injury spurts throughout the season. I personally would have traded Kawhi a lot sooner, tried to get somebody top first round value for him before he went through that extended period of being injured. Once he came back, I would have sold him for somebody in the top first round picks. That's all I can say about you on that. You know, could have been more aggressive on the waiver wire, you know, picking up players and whatnot, the advance. You know, you definitely could have made it, you know, but that happens to the best of us, you know. But I won't take nothing away from it. Just the top 6 seeds that's ahead of you just was more aggressive. So look at that as a learning experience, you know what I'm saying? If you want to join again next season, you know how to reach me, you know. Come back in, try it again next season. But it happens to the best of us, you know what I'm saying? I won't take nothing away from you, but more than you could have been more aggressive on the waivers. You know, I would have dropped some of them players a lot sooner and went from there. But hey, it is what it is. I'll see you next season, or maybe I won't. Now I remember who else was in there. Bags team, my barber. You good at giving fades, homie. Not in fantasy though. You good at giving fades in the barbershop where you belong. All them stories you told me about how you be cleaning up in them other leagues, I'm not a believer. So I'm going to say it like this, my brother. Until you can show me otherwise, all your fades should consist in JP's barber salon. Stay giving fades out in there. You can give me a fade. Matter of fact, mine's starting to grow back. I think I'm in need of a new fade coming soon. So that's where you're going to be doing your fades at. Not in the NBA season pass, man, because you gave up too early. You should have been traded some of them players off. I don't know what you was waiting on. The last hope or what. You told me you was about to go on a 7-week run of bodying cats to make the playoffs. I ain't see none of that. So I ain't really got much more to say about you on that except for stick to the leagues you know, Ron. Stick to the leagues you know. NBA season pass ain't cut out for you, my brother. Now that we got the bottom feeders out of the way, let's go ahead and talk about the big boys. The 6 that made it. We got No Name Needed. Killmonger, King of Swing, Professor Balls Out, Underrated, and yours truly, StopItDre. The only two teams that's going on bye week this week, Underrated and StopItDre. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to give a kudos out to Underrated. I called you out on our one pay-per-view this season when you was going up against JB's Generals. And I said, I'm going to watch this matchup closely because I said it. I called it. I said one of these teams is going to shake the league up and they going to go up and one of the other ones is going to go down. And that's exactly what happened after that matchup in the pay-per-view. It was a subpar matchup, but them boys was battling it out in that pay-per-view. Underrated ended up winning that matchup, and it changed his season forever. He went from a bottom feeder. Remind y'all, he was a bottom feeder. He even called himself underrated because he felt like he was underperforming. Shot all the way up to the boards. Knocked Professor Balls out. Knocked the Unabomber / No Name Needed out. I mean, he knocked everybody out to take the number 2 seed. Get that. I saw the potential in you from the beginning, and I never slept on you. I knew I had to keep my eye on one of the young guns, one of the prospects. I say this would be the one that'll sneak in and knock your boy off if he ain't paying attention. I watched you. So it's nothing you can show me right now that I'm not used to. I think the rest of the league wasn't familiar with your abilities. You know what I'm saying? Let me get that 5-hour energy drink in me real quick. You know what I'm saying? So what you did was phenomenal. And you did that with Porzingis going down. I got to get nothing but respect to you, my brother. I look forward to possibly seeing you come championship week. Who knows what can happen, but man, enjoy your vacation, your DreCation, whatever you want to call it. You earned it. You earned it. You earned it. You earned it. Can't nobody take that away from you. Now let's get into Professor Balls Out. My cousin sat on the couch and said, it's all about winning, man. And how he finding ways to win is phenomenal. You still clinched the third. You said top 3 all season. And you ended the season top 3. Boy. Bravo. Bravo, little cuz. Bravo. You did that. You did that. You earned that. Can't nobody take that from you either. You know, they always talking that talk, throwing jabs at you. Hey, look, when you come from this kind of bloodline, we used to that. We used to them throwing rocks and stones at the throne. You can't take us out our zone, though, baby. When we put that zone defense on, it's a lock. It's over. You did that. So now what they gonna say? Now what they gonna say? You know what I'm saying? You in an intense matchup this week. We gonna see how your waiver wire ass work out, how your roster work out, but you earned that. Next one, King of Swing. Everybody was calling this nigga Super 8. You know what I'm saying? The Big 8, whatever you want to call it. The man delivered. He came from the bottom, rose, and made an impact. And I think what you landed, top 5 or something like that, man. Top 5 dead or alive, and that's just all one LP. King of Swing, you made it. The name change saved your fucking season, boy. Cause if you would have stayed with Straight Cash Homie, you was gonna die Straight Cash Homie. King of Swing, I like what you did there, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm impressed because I love to see the playoff intense like this. You know what I'm saying? We got some heavy hitters in here. Some real MVPs in here right now. And you matched up against Professor Balls Out. This is going to be a good matchup. This the one matchup this week. I don't know which way it's going to go. It's unpredictable. This it can be some weird shit. It's going to be some weird shit happening in this matchup. I don't even think it's going to be y'all star players that's going to shine. I think it's going to be some of the role players that's going to blow up, or some waiver wire ass going to blow up in one of y'all face. I'm like, what the fuck? Who is this nigga? Where he come around? 40 points from fucking Trey Lyles? It's going to be something like that. I'm looking forward to this matchup. I don't know which way it's going to go. I really 50-50 on this matchup. I'm not taking no sides on this one. So good luck to both of y'all in this matchup. And we'll see what happens next round. No Name Needed versus Killmonger. Now this matchup right here, I'm gonna watch this matchup personally because you see, I believe in deja vu, and I'm looking at y'all rosters and how it's balanced out, and I've been here before. I don't want to take sides, but I'm gonna put my personal opinion. I feel like in this playoffs right now, Killmonger has the most dangerous team. If it's one team that I would worry, if I did worry, which I'm not worried because I got the boy Curry, it's Killmonger. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. This was a sleeping giant. You notice how he was talking all that rah-rah in the beginning of the season? He was a bottom feeder then. He didn't have a roster he had. I want everybody to pay attention to what this man did. He did this the first go around of my championship run. When I played him, I broke a sweat my first championship run because he had nothing but superstars on one team. That boy had KD and LeBron, Eric Bledsoe, some of everybody, anybody you could think of, and how he did it the right way. He catch you off guard while your player underperforming or they injured. He send you a stimulus package, the Obamacare plan, you know, and rob your ass in a thief in the night. And that's what he did. How the fuck he got Giannis, LeBron, Kawhi, Chris Paul, and everybody else that's complimentary role players is unfucking believable. It's some LA shit. That's a full-time jack move. Keep your motherfucking hand on the steering wheel because you will get jacked in the city of Compton. And that's what he did to you fools. Y'all let him jack you, and you know what? I sat back and praised that shit behind closed doors. I said if anybody else would have did it, it would have been me. How he robbed y'all in the season and sat back quietly doing the shit to prepare himself for this damn postseason. This shit legendary. So I'm gonna call it right now. I don't even think he gonna break a sweat this week because this is not who he built this roster for No Name Needed. And it's nothing against No Name Needed. No Name Needed, you got a phenomenal team. But what this man done built this week for you, I need a fucking 5. I need a 10-hour energy drink for this shit. I might have to juice up. I might have to make a few phone calls to Adam Silver for the following week for this shit, because Killmonger ready, man. That's going to be the ultimate test for me. You know, this was the one team I had trouble with during the season. I don't sleep on this man. I feel like this is the hungriest he done been since my first championship run, because that could have went either way when I beat him. If I would have lost to him, he could have probably been the one with the championship and not me. So Killmonger, my homie Jamal, LA Confidential, blessings, my brother. If you get beat to me this week, I don't know what to say. Then No Name Needed know something I don't know. But I personally feel No Name Needed gonna go down in convincing fashion with that roster you got, Killmonger. So kudos to you for building a roster like that. It's not gonna be no easy victory if I play you second round. So I look forward to our matchup because I only want the best. If No Name Needed beat you, then that means he's a better GM than you this season, and that's who I need to play. I want the best out this matchup. I don't want an easy victory. I want everybody to see me front stage, do what I do, work, put in this work. I've been in my bag all season. I'm not gonna stop now. So I'm looking forward to this matchup, but I really feel like I'm preparing for Killmonger. So we gonna see. As far as that go, what can I say, man? I'm on DreCation week. Still doing Daddy Dre care. You know, the StopItDre challenge started off with a message on my season pass, inviting anybody in that felt like they can stop Dre, and here we are. I'm first place. The StopItDre challenge is still rolling, baby. We still on the highway rolling, baby. And we gonna see what happens this postseason. This is what I built my team for. This is what I'm ready for. I'm ready, man. I'm ready. I'm gonna be this whole vacation, you know what I'm saying, doing a couple mock drafts, paying attention to Killmonger, and it is what it is. But I'm gonna keep this under 20 minutes, so you already know what time it is. Till next week. Stay woke.